let's talk a little bit about some of the things that you would recommend for people to have around a house or a business in case there's a disaster in the area.
Some of the main things, Dave, is it's important to have some communications, basically what they call a NOAA all hazards radio right now. You can buy them at Walmart. Just any electronic store has a radio it's plugged into the wall. It has battery backup, so you leave it in your household, it notifies you in case of inclement weather, any inner hazards in your area. It will contact you, and if you have to evacuate, unplug it. It's got battery backups with it. Just take it with you, and it'll continue to work. Of course, spare batteries are a good thing. First aid kit's really important. There's a number of things you need to put together in an emergency supply kit. But the weather radio, of course, food and water for water. Supposedly, when you pack in water for an emergency, you want to take 2 gallons per person per day. But the weather radio, the all hazards radio, and extra batteries, flashlight, first aid kit, and food and water are the main things you need to have.
Okay, let's talk a little bit. I know in Brown County, Brent, there's a thing that's we're in Tornado Alley here, and there's a service that is called Code Red that Brown County subscribes to, that you've set up. For those that don't know, can you explain a little bit about what Code Red is and what Code Red does?
There are 2 different parts of the Code Red system. There's a basic system that we use ourselves to notify either certain groups of employees for the city or county, or we can notify any certain portion of the county or the city or the entire county. But that's for us to use basically for notification purposes. Well, the other part of it is the one that we're really proud of, is the weather warning system, part of the Code Red, which is linked with the National Weather Service in San Angelo. And any time that San Angelo Weather Service issues a warning of any kind, of tornado, flash flood, any kind of thunderstorm warning, it automatically activates the Code Red weather warning system. And if you have your telephone numbers entered into the system, it will contact you and let you know what's coming.
Okay. We have another thing that we have around here quite a bit is we've had a lot of floods, and unfortunately people like to get out and drive, or they get out in low-lying areas and things like this. Have you got advice for people that live either out in rural areas or want to get out and sort of rubberneck, as we say, that look around or drive around in areas where there's been flooding?
Yeah, the first thing I would say is, the most important 4 words are turn around, don't drown. The thing that's the slogan that the National Weather Service came up, actually the San Angelo Weather Service came up with that logo, to never drive through water that's going over the roadway. You may think you know how deep it is, you may be familiar with the area, but you don't know if underneath the line of that water over the roadway, you don't know if it's washed out 2 feet deeper than you can see. So don't ever drive through water that's over the roadway. Just turn around and go a different way.